Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How's life, everybody? I hope you all in good conditions. First, I thank you all for joining my presentation. I'm Retno Ayu Cahyaningtyas. Let's talk about global warming. Global warming is a big problem that is currently being faced by all human beings and living things on Earth. This condition is marked by an increase in the Earth's temperature, which is getting warmer. Not only that, various other symptoms such as unpredictable weather conditions are signs of global warming. Talk about global warming, talk about climate change. Some people will tell you the climate change is really complicated. Other people will tell you, well, it is not really a big deal. Yeah, other people will tell you, well, maybe it is important, but there is nothing you can do about it. So why bother? Ladies and gentlemen, today, on this occasion, I invite you to think again about climate change. Dr. James Ray said that the science behind climate change is simple. The impacts of climate change are serious, and the problem of climate change solvable. And there are topics we will cover. How is the theory of climate change? What is the impact of climate change? And how do we solve the climate change? Without any further ado, let's go to the first topic. How is the theory of climate change? The science of climate change is simple, and it boils down to these three key facts. Number 1, CO2 traps heat. Number 2, we have added a lot of CO2 to the atmosphere by burning fossil fuels. And number 3, as a result, the world is getting warmer. Human activities from pollution to overpopulation are driving up the Earth's temperature and fundamentally changing the world around us. The main cause is a phenomenon known as the greenhouse effect. Gases in the atmosphere such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons let the sun's light in, but keep some of the heat from escaping the glass of walls of greenhouse. The more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, the more heat gets trapped, strengthening the greenhouse effects and increasing the Earth's temperature. Human activities like the burning of fossil fuels have increased the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere by more than a third since the Industrial Revolution. The rapid increase in the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has warmed the planet at an alarming rate, while Earth's climate has fluctuated in the past. Atmospheric carbon dioxide hasn't reached to the levels in hundreds of thousands of years. Ladies and gentlemen, then let's move on to the second topic, talk about the impact. What is the impact of climate change? The impact of climate change are serious. Climate change has consequences for our oceans, weather, food sources, and our health. First, about oceans. Ice sheets such as Greenland and Antarctica are melting. The extra water that was once held in the glacier caused sea levels to rise and spills off of the ocean, flooding coastal regions. Second, about weather. Warmer temperatures also make weather more extreme. This means not only more intense major storms, floods, and heavy snowfall, but also longer and more frequent droughts. These changes in weather pose challenges. Third, food sources. Growing crops becomes more difficult. The areas where plants and animals can live shift, and water supplies are diminished. And fourth, about our health. In addition to creating new agricultural challenges, climate change can directly affect people's physical health. In urban areas, the warmer atmosphere creates an environment that traps and increases the amount of smoke. This is because smoke contains ozone particles, which increase rapidly at higher temperatures. Exposure to higher levels of smoke can cause health problems, such as asthma, heart disease, and lung cancer. Now we are going to the next topic. How do we solve the climate change? Well, the rapid rate of climate change is caused by humans. Humans are also the ones who can combat it. First, reducing the use of fossil fuels. If we work to replace fossil fuels with renewable energy sources like solar and wind, which don't produce greenhouse gases emissions, we might still be able to prevent some of the worst effects of climate change. Second, doing reduce, reuse, and recycle. And the easiest we can do is save electricity. Ladies and gentlemen, it is so important that we know about global warming, its impacts, and how to overcome it. So to finish, some people will tell you that climate change is like an oil tanker with unstoppable momentum that you cannot do anything about. And I want to dispel that myth, because human behavior is more like the behavior of a flock of birds, where the action of one or two individuals can influence the action of the individuals around them. That in turn influences the individuals around them, and all of a sudden that whole flock can change direction. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.